Welcome back to L'Clusa and History Lessons with me, your host, Kev Harris. Picture the scene, it's the mid-1990s and Elan have just brought the ski industry almost to a standstill by bringing out a revolutionary set of skis that were 40 centimetres shorter than anything else that was on the market at the time. They were much narrower in the waist, they were wider at the tip and wider in the tail. And it meant that carving on piste for beginners and intermediates at slower speeds suddenly became really easy. And for expert skiers who could already do it, well, it was even easier. Well, 30 years later, we all know how that played out. Now, at the time, it probably raised a few eyebrows, but look at where we are today. Now, history lessons over and joking aside, Elan were kind of the brand that sort of brought this all to the masses, if you will, the world of carving skis, and continuing it now in the modern era, in the 2023-24 season and going into 24 and 25, we have this, the Primetime range of skis. And at this point in time, on the ski test that I'm at the moment, I've been up and down this hill on about 4 different pairs of skis, and hands down, this Primetime 44 is the most fun I've had all morning. Why is that? Well, simply because I got on this and I was able to carve edge to edge with ease. I was on the inside edge, I roll to the next edge, it grips and I go. And I feel like I'm not really doing anything. Now, there's a whole lot of technology that makes this happen, but I'll just talk you through some of the headlines. You've got what's called a dual density kind of technology here, or dual density core. You've got a stiffer, denser wood on the inside edge, and then you've got a softer wood on the outside edge. You've got something that Elan call the Amphibio profile, so it means on the inside edge, you've got a traditional camber, but then on your outside edge, you've got a rocker. This all sounds absolutely bonkers, and it's the only ski here today that I'll ski that has a very obvious left and a right. It's written there left, the other one's written right. Make sure you put them on the right feet for the maximal enjoyment. But look, it's just an incredible ski, it really is. This is the Primetime 44. They do a 22, a 33, a 44 and a 55. Now, I'm a level 3-4 alpine ski instructor, so I'm on this 44, which sits at sort of middle to upper end of the range. I was able to put some energy and some power into this and have a lot of fun, but when I backed off and I was skiing slower, it still worked. And I know that an intermediate is going to love this ski. If I was choosing for myself to buy, I would choose the 55 because I'm probably going to put more energy into it all of the time. But a lot of technology in a ski that is designed just to make your life easier, and that is really what we want from a ski, isn't it? So if you've never tried one before, give them a go. It will put a smile on your face. And just to give you an understanding of where I'm at, I've just skied this in a 172. It's 69 mil under the waist here. I forget what it is at the tip and the tail, but wide in the tip, wide in the tail, and narrow under the waist. And it's just going to make your life easier when you get up there on the slope. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? So there it is. It's the Primetime 44 from Elan. And if you like the sound of that and you want to learn more about some of the other skis that we're testing here this week, then as always, just search YouTube for In the Snow Mag or follow us on our Instagram at In the Snow, and go online if you want to, just the good old-fashioned website, allthews.inthesnow.com.